Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Smith's Chiefs going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come up in an offset eye. Here we go with Jamal Charles. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Normally, when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. On 4th down. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal from the 5. Now Bell. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try again with Bell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And Chiefs fans elated to have Eric Berry back in the fold. Signed his franchise tender, and his coach Andy Reid said he's in great shape.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. This is a guy who battled back from lymphoma and was the NFL Comeback Player of the Year in 2015, in addition to being a Pro Bowler. He keeps himself in incredible condition. He will play in the opener. And by the way, you know what else he does for relaxation in the offseason?
I hear he likes video games.
Yes, he does. He plays Madden and won the Madden Bowl last year.
So they recover the fumble in plus position, but they can't go anywhere. In fact, they go backwards, but they do get a field goal out of it.
They'll take the 3, but in a lot of ways, they feel like they let themselves down by not capitalizing, and they definitely let the defense down for getting the key turnover.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
On second down, here's Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And Wilson has it. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Good throw, good catch, and the post route successful for the offense.
Really difficult on the defender. He got moved out of the middle of the field and tried to scramble to recover, but it was too late to stop the completion. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him for his second sack of the night. So on fourth down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Justin Houston in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. He got 29 yards that time.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now Bell, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. They come out here in the I. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Flushed out right. Bryant with a catch right side. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On second down, Jamal Charles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out.
Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for someone to throw to. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Shift together here from the D-line.
Now that's the way to do it. hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Arthur Moats. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Kelsey out in the slot right. Here's Smith now on second down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shamarko Thomas. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one who goes out on...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tomahali not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, they got him again. Tomahali in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And while we've got a little break here, a big note from around the league. Joey Bosa, 3rd pick last year's draft. The holdout is over. He signed this past Monday.
And we haven't gotten used to first-round holdouts. In fact, we haven't gotten used to holdouts in total because of the way the system works nowadays about who goes where and how much money's there and the whole deal. So this has been quite a surprise, but great news for San Diego Chargers and their fans and their ability to compete in the AFC West. A big-time pass rusher who plays a run as well.
Here's Roethlisberger, and he's got his man on the out route. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Niall Davis. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A first down carry here for Charles. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
To throw on second down is Smith. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Hey, Tone, you know I got a bell on me. See me just shake the shit out of you, nigga. About to send that blitz.
On 1st and 10.
About to send that blitz, Tone. About to send that blitz, Tone. We waiting on it.
25 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you.
That's when you should have sent the blitz, Tone. That's when you should have sent the blitz.
Le'Veon Bell, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I should have cracked him.
Return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time,
Well, Tone, we know you ain't running.
that's not what they wanted. They wanted
You have to
6
throw them plays in the garbage. We know you ain't running.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6 yards on the
Alex
pickup.
Smith had a
That's
rough
second
day.
down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Smith now on second down.
Give me that. Ooh. He ain't hold that. Because he ain't built like that. He's for screens.
And they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there. Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
from the gun on third down. Smith. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And he's got the first down yardage.
Ooh, the clock is getting in you, Tone. Take your time to score, bro. I ain't even rushing you. Take your time.
Maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's going to fumble.
18 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a KC first down. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yeah, I ain't feeling no effects of that, man. Weak ass thing. I'm dog it.
First down, it's Smith.
Ooh.
It's going to be incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Macklin was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now it's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And
The clock is your enemy.
Pretty little run, not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And able to find Conley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks
I don't care about that.
That one goes
We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Ooh! Oh my God! Woo! Hey, Tone, don't do that again.
And it'll be 2nd and very short. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route. We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to pound it in with West. And he is here.
I don't try to dance, Tone. Don't try to dance. You losing too many points to be trying out here trying to dance.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left, still a chance.
My regular team can get this. We don't need to call it the hands team. This is the hands team. This is the hands team right here. This is the hands team. This is the hands team right here. We don't need the hands team. This is them right here.
They needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now Roethlisberger surveying the field. He's going to wind intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think
still in my world, though.
The second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Smith.
You're still in my world, Tone. You're still in my world, Tone. You're still in my world. You ain't got no time to run. Ain't nothing to switch up. We know what you're doing.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping
My nigga Bryant, let's get it. Keep sending that blitz, Tone. Keep sending that blitz, Tone. I'm gonna throw it over the top.
42 yards. And the interception by the Steeler Dean leads to a touchdown. And they're able to up the lead.
You never had no ass whooping like this.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Who you going to, Tone? DeAnthony? Macklin? Wilson? Who you going to? Who you going to?
Catch made right side by Wilson. 23 yards on the play.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
Hit as he throws.
He don't got enough time for all that. There ain't enough time. That's a covered sack. Ain't enough time.
Second and 10.
You gotta make your mind up as soon as you say hike. You gotta know where you're going. You gotta know where you're going when you say hike, Tone. You gotta know where you're going when you say hike, Tone.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing.
Cars will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Give me that. Wow.
Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Desperation time for Smith on fourth down.
Give me that. We know where you're going, Tone. We know where you're going, Tone. We know already.
They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to...
And this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your
Fucked up my stats, but alright, that's cool.
And just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Finding time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jeremy
The O-lineman is tired. They dead. Pass, pass, pass. You know everything.
Trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Nope, because he's not that kind of receiver.
It's incomplete. 10 yards to go on third.
None of them niggas is that type of receiver. They all catch and run. Ain't absorbing no hits. Give me that. Give me that, Tone. We know where you're going. We know where you're going, Tone.
22-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, one play interception.
We're going to AB. We're going to AB. Ooh.
A third time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys
Want an AB to do something crazy. That's why I threw it to him. I've seen all them niggas back there, though.
On the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Don't do it, Tone. Don't do it, Tone.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Arthur Moats in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after
That's because
this.
you're tired.
One receiver left, three to the right. To throw on second down is Smith. He's got time. Going underneath for Charles. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive talk about. In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Dancing to his left. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 there. Good enough for a Kansas City first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
That should have been another pick.
Another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, his midfield sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
He's got it to West on the dump off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 and a fresh set of downs.
See me, Chief?
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight. Charles the lone set man. To throw is Smith. Eluding the pressure right. A dump off for Charles. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision.
That nigga Alex Smith should be on the fucking stretcher.
Second down following the incompletion.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off William Gay.
Hey, that nigga should be on the stretcher. Alex Smith should be on the fucking stretcher.
That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's an
Alright, so we're gonna stop the bleeding, man. We're gonna get out of here with this W. We're gonna stop the bleeding, so go back to the gym. Get him out of here. I'm about to text you.